Clean air is very important for our own health.
There's a growing recognition that we all have a part in cleaning up the air.
We really have to think about our neighbors and not just ourselves.
The gains that have been made have been significant.
Everybody wants clean air. Everyone.
The Central Valley has some of the worst air in the entire nation.
We have agriculture in a big bowl, and it's a big bowl surrounded by big mountains.
In the wintertime, we find that burning fireplaces is the major contributor to air pollution.
The other piece of it is the fact that we're a huge transportation hub. I mean, vehicles go through this valley moving goods from Northern California to Southern California.
And we don't have enough wind currents coming in to blow that the pollution out of the valley.
And when it traps the air, it traps the smog, and it makes our air dirtier.
And of course then you have the inversion factor that, it pushes down, there's no way it can come up.
We keep everything in the bowl. So as cars travel up and down our region or anything else is in our air, it really stays here for long periods of time.
The particles that are in wood smoke cause direct damage to the lungs. They also cause cells in the lungs that are part of our immune system to actually attack them as though they were bacteria and cause inflammation in our lungs. It's just like having a lung disease.
But people are realizing the impact that fireplace burning has had on public health and are really stepping up and doing a wonderful job in not burning their fireplaces on bad air days.
We can predict when burning your fireplace is going to cause pollution in the valley. So when we let you know that you shouldn't burn, don't burn, because it does make a difference.
We in the valley have created non-burn days and greatly appreciate the community's commitment to those non-burn days.
I think the public has seen the drastic improvements that have occurred in the San Joaquin Valley after the fireplace rule went into effect, and now they understand that they can make a difference.
I'm very proud of the successes that we've had to date. There's been a lot of change. We've asked for a lot of businesses and individuals to do things, but there's always more we can do.
The outreach to the public has become very important because to get those last bits of pollution, we all have to participate, and business isn't the only polluter. Each and every one of us as individuals pollute the air in our own way, and we need to find ways to minimize that.
And when we introduce the concept of making one change, people begin to think, well, I can do that. If I had to make a dozen changes or 100 changes, well, it's difficult to take that first step. But if I'm just making one change, well, maybe I could do that. Maybe I could try that.
Last year being the cleanest winter on record is really a testament to the cooperation of the public in doing their part. So we can do better this year. We must do better this year because we still have a ways to go to have really clean air.
It's important for people to understand our air quality is improving, but they should also know we have a long ways to go. Newer standards are going to be more difficult to achieve, and it's going to take the public's involvement to get there. We cannot let up.
The public is very important, probably the most important.
We've cleaned the air up 80% from the past, and this last 20% is going to be on everybody to participate. Do one thing different, make one change in your life, and if everybody did that, we would have cleaner air.
And you have to look at yourself in the mirror and say, what more can I do to make the valley a better place to live?
Choices I make today have really implications for others down the valley.
One person can't do it, the government can't do it, we as an air district can't do it.
The difference in our air quality today compared to 20 years ago is huge, and it can get better, and I think it will get better.
I think we've just begun to reach our potential. I don't think we have any idea of how much more we're going to be able to accomplish in the future.